Very good evening, everyone. My name is Akhilesh, and I hope you had a wonderful Monday. And today we are going to talk about a case study in product portfolio management. Just to let you know that why I'm discussing this today is that the best decisions have always not been adding a new product. Sometimes the best decision was about removing a product. And we will talk about it one at a time here. So let's start. We had a product. It was selling. The team loved it. Customers were buying it. We killed it. We killed it not because it failed, because it was destroying the business, quietly, invisibly, while appearing to succeed. This is that story. We have considered some different names because I cannot give you the real name here. So, KrackEntrance was an online test preparation business. The exam was GMAT, one of the most competitive examinations in the world. We had a hypothesis, built a test series, price it low, let the student experience the platform. They practice, they see their gaps, they realize they need more help. Then they buy the full course. Simple, logical, and elegant. This is called a feeder model. It works in many businesses. It did not work here, and the data told us exactly why. We pulled three numbers. First is adoption, only 32%. Only 32% of the students who paid for the test series were actively using it within the first 30 days. 7 out of 10 customers inactive within the first month. Second, upgrade rate. Less than 8% of test series buyers went on to purchase the full course within 90 days. The hypothesis required 25% minimum for the economics to work. We were at 8. Third, CAC, customer acquisition cost. The cost to acquire a test series customer was nearly identical to the cost of acquiring a full course customer. Same investment, a fraction of the return, and that's what it led to a conclusion. Three numbers and one conclusion that the model was broken. Here is the insight that changed everything for us. The test series was not feeding the course, it was replacing it. Students who had the budget for the full course, who had the intent, chose the test series instead, not as the first step, as a final answer. They bought it, they felt they had invested in their preparation, the mental account was closed. The urgency to buy the bigger product gone. We were not creating pathway to the course. We were creating an exit from it. A test series. The test series was not a feeder. It was becoming the ceiling. It was the ceiling. We looked at two groups of students. Group 1, students who bought the test series first and then the course. Group 2, students who came directly to the course, no test series. The comparison was not close. Adoption 32% versus 71%. Completion 18% versus 64%. NPS lower versus higher consistently. Second purchase rate under 8% versus already committed. The students who skipped the feeder were much better students, more engaged, more likely to complete, more likely to refer. The feeder model was not producing better customers, it was producing worse ones, and we were spending the same to acquire them. This is a simple way to evaluate any product. Two questions. Does it generate standalone revenue? Does it help or hurt the rest of the portfolio? The test series answered both the questions clearly. High standalone revenue, negative portfolio impact. A product in that position costs more than it generates, not in direct cost, in opportunity cost, in the lost cost revenue, in confused customers, and in wasted sales efforts. The data left one conclusion: remove it. When we presented the recommendation, three arguments came back. Argument 1, it just needs better marketing. We had tested this. Better onboarding, push notification, reminder sequences, adoption did not move. This was not a marketing problem, it was a behavior problem. Buying a test series and then sitting in a test are and that too repeatedly are two different things. The motivation required is different. Marketing cannot close that gap. Argument 2, we will lose revenue. True. In the short term, we would lose the revenue from the test series. But every student buying the test series instead of the course was a revenue we were not getting. This loss was invisible, but it was real. Argument 3. Students need a low entry point. Valid concern, but the wrong solution. Free content serves that need. A paid product that blocks the real purchase does not. Entry point to KrackEntrance was not the test series. It was free video lectures, free practice questions, free current affairs. The paid entry point was the ceiling. The free entry point was the gateway. Every argument dissolved under the data. We removed the product. Three things happened immediately. 1. Purchase clarity. One product, one decision, one conversation. The sales team reported that conversations became clearer within the first month. First month, objection reduced, close rates improved. When there is only one product to sell, all the energy goes into selling it really very well. 2. Customer quality. The students who had joined after the removal were the students who had made a full commitment. They had their skin in the game. They engaged more. They competed more. They completed more. They referred more. Adoption metrics improved because the right students were coming in. 3. Team focus. The academics team's test series content was never discarded. It was redeployed as practice modules inside the course itself. The effort was not wasted, it was redirected. The business became sharper, more focused, more effective. One removal, three improvements. This that is what the right decision looks like. Before I close a framework, if you have a product you are not sure about, ask these 5 questions. 1. Is the adoption below 50% within the first 30 days? 2. Is the cross sell or upgrade rate below 15%? 3. Is the CAC similar but the AOV significantly lower? 4. Does this product create clarity or confusion in the purchase decision? 5. Would removing it free resources for higher value outcomes? 3 or more yes answers, the product should not exist. This is not a complex framework, but most leaders never ask these questions systematically. They look at the revenue, they see a number, they keep the product. The number they don't see is the number the product is costing them. Ask these 5 questions and trust the answer. I want to leave you with one thought. Killing a product is not a failure. Keeping one that should not exist because it is uncomfortable to remove it, because people worked hard on it, because it generates some revenue, that is a failure. The best product decisions in your career may not always be launches, they can be removals. I have seen this happen. They have been decisions of removals in my career as well. Moments where data is clear, where the right answer is hard, where you will have to stand in a room and say, this ends now, and be accountable for what is next, what comes next. This is product leadership, this is business leadership. Build what works, remove what does not. Be accountable either way. In the next video, I am going to show you a different side. How data from our sales and CRMs led to building new profitable brands in D2C or food tech. And you may be enjoying these products every day. So we will talk about real systems and real outcomes. Subscribe to FunnelWallah. See you in the next one. Thank you.